Hi, so you decided to become a customer support virtual assistant. This is great. I'm really happy that you've said you've picked a service. Because that's the first step. So now what's the next thing to do? Develop your skills, right? What you know, what tools do customer support VAs use right now? What are the top five tools? Can you learn these top five tools? Do you want to offer phone calling? Do you want to offer emailing or live chat services? Do you have good communication skills? Are you able to type accurately? There's so many tools, like for example, Grammarly. Grammarly helps you correct, yeah, if you're typing a sentence, it corrects you. Download Grammarly on your laptop or on your phone. Use that so that every time you type, you are able to type correctly. Are you empathetic? Are you able to put yourself in the customer's shoes? Are you able to think on your feet, right? Think quick and react quick. That's one thing. Apart from that, the tools. What softwares do they use? There are many softwares. Like you have Zendesk, you have Fresh. Those are platforms for people. Like for example, if they're selling, if business owners are selling stuff and you are helping them. If someone has a complaint or an inquiry, you send an email, you are notified. So there are many softwares. For example, also for calling, there's so many softwares to that help that you can make and receive calls from Nigeria. There's Grasshopper, there's Google Voice. So you need to familiarize yourself with tools like that so that it will help you in the long run, right? It will help you gain clients because at the end of the day, as much as a client will want to train people, they'll want to train someone that has some experience with these tools. Even if you don't have experience, like a major experience, at least if you're able to say, oh, I know this platform, I've used this platform before, that's an advantage. So once you've done that, you've upped your skills, you've you can be doing this on the side while you're setting up your portfolio. Because after you're doing your research, the next thing is to do your portfolio. Your portfolio is basically an about you. It can be a PDF, it can be in Canva, it can be like a Word document. Just basically saying this is what I do, these are the services I offer. Um, Now, if you're going to be a customer support VA, you need to research what services customer support VAs offer, right? So this is going to be part of your portfolio. This is what I offer. These are the tools that I've used or tools that I have experience with. This is my pricing, and yeah. So that's just add that. If you have any experience customer support, that would be a good advantage. Even if you don't have experience, you don't need to add that. But if you do, you can add it to your portfolio. So once you have a portfolio, and trust me, you can edit your portfolio over as you gain more experience. So it's not like a one-time something, right? As you get a client, you add clients to your portfolio that okay, this person I've worked with. You also update the tools that you've worked with. You also update the services. So it's a work in progress, right? So once you have your portfolio ready, you've done your research on the tools, know the ones that you can study. You know, the next thing is set yourself up LinkedIn. That is like go to target. Now, if you are starting afresh, like new, without any experience, LinkedIn may be very discouraging because it's really professional. And you see different people with different. Oh, I mean this. So you may feel like intimidated. I would advise you not to feel it because almost everybody, or I won't say almost everybody, a lot of people on LinkedIn just have those big titles and just make their this sound so, but it's just really not it. So if you have experience, that LinkedIn is a really good place, right? Because they will definitely check out your profile. They want to see what you've done before, what you've who you've worked with. They want to see if you have any certificates and all that. So LinkedIn is good if you have experience. If you don't have, still have a LinkedIn profile, right? And as you're getting experience, you add to your LinkedIn profile. Now, if you don't really have experience, you just starting afresh as a new VA, you go to platforms. There's TopTown, there's Remote.co, there is Upwork, there is freelancer.com. Upwork is definitely my favorite because I'm sure in most of my videos you see me mention Upwork. Upwork is, but now it's a bigger, it's as with any platform, as time goes on, things change. So Upwork is not as it used to be before, but it's a really good place to start. right? Because then you can get small jobs, start with small jobs, start getting that experience. If a client hires you for 1 week, that's an experience because you're actually working for them. So that's going to add to your client base. That's going to add to your experience list. Sorry. So, um, register on these platforms, right? Put your pricing. How much do you want to charge? Do you want to charge $5 per hour? Do you want to charge 10? Like how much do you feel that as a starter you should be able to offer and would be appealing to clients to your cause? You also need to think about that. So once you put your set up a profile either on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook and Upwork and all those platforms, you just start bidding for jobs, right? Now you can start small, maybe start with someone who's looking for somebody to answer emails, right? Most of them will have like a template where um most businesses will not ask you to write an email from scratch. They will probably have a template or a frequently asked questions list, that questions they get often. So your job is to just to take that, modify it to the customer's complaint or inquiry, and then send it. So without you gain experience, right? Learn the tools. And this is the thing is, you don't stop just in one place, right? You have to keep on adding to your knowledge base. You have to keep on learning more software, learning more tools. So even if you are with a business right now, they're using maybe this system, there's nothing stopping you from recommending a better system, saying, oh, I heard about this system. This system offers the same service, and I feel like this is more beneficial for you. You are seen as an asset to that team, right? And then um once you've set up your profiles, you have your portfolio, you know the skills you want and services you want to offer, you know the top tools that you need to master, so make sure that you're earning big money. You Next thing is, I mentioned this before, but you need to set up like a payment, how you get paid, right? And for Nigeria, well, things are changing now, so I'm sure that there will be new platforms, to come out probably this year or next year. But for now, I know of TransferWise, I know of Payoneer, um, then Upwork, you're able to get money directly from Upwork to Nigeria. Um, and now that the rate is going to be with what they are doing now, it will be lower again, or like before, where if you're getting money from Upwork to Nigeria, you're changing it from dollar to Nigeria, you're getting it at the bank rate then that was like 400 and something, right? So all that is is going to change. So you know the top tools that you need to use. You have done your research on the services that customer support VAs offer, because it's not just saying because you have to research what exactly are the services that customer support VAs offer, right? And then you have your portfolio ready. You are set up on all these platforms. There's never too many platforms. Like, be everywhere, be everywhere. When you now start getting clients, you can now then limit. Okay, this is where I'm going to get my clients from. You cannot limit it, but be everywhere so that you are noticed. You know that, okay, this is because this is the customer support VA. And the thing is, one thing about these people, right, is that, for example, on Facebook now, one way to get clients is by joining different Facebook groups. So I am in a lot of Facebook groups where if you need a service, I'm responding to you, right? With time, someone that has seen your comment, they may not say anything then, but with time they remember, who there's somebody that said she was offering this service. Let me look for that person. It happens. It's happened to me several times. So be everywhere, be out there. Don't just limit yourself. Um and also, it's not an overnight thing. You should know that, have a back of your mind that this is not overnight. You are going to make it and you're going to get that client, you're going to make money, like plenty money, but it's not an overnight thing. And yeah, pray. Yeah, you need to pray. Pray about everything and just work hard. I promise you that it's going to be worth it, and I promise you you're going to make that money. You are going to make it this year. Thank you.